From the north to the south and from the east to the west, the city of Athens is surrounded by 4 tall giants that guard the Greek capital for all eternity. 4 mountains with their own unique landscape, biodiversity, and history. In 480 BC, the allied fleet of the Greek city-states were positioned opposite the Persian fleet. What was about to happen was the historical naval battle of Salamis in the Saronic Gulf near Athens. The outnumbered Greeks were victorious against the Achaemenid Empire, protecting their lands. The king of the Persians, Xerxes, watched the entire battle from above. His throne was placed on Mount Aegaleo, the natural border of Athens and the mysterious town of Eleusis. Today, the mountain attracts nature admirers, with many visiting the Hymettus Botanical Garden, which is home to 2,500 different kinds of plants and is considered the largest botanical garden in the eastern Mediterranean region. For many wanderers, ascending a mountain is an initiation process. The ones who make it to the top broaden their horizons. Ascending to Mount Parnitha at the north of Athens is said to have inspired ancient Athenians to observe the skies for a sense of purpose. Parnitha is the tallest mountain of Attica. Dense forests of Aleppo pine, Greek fir, and beautiful fields of crocus and tulips cover the mountain on different elevations. Located at the northern part of the Greek capital, it is visited by hikers who are led either to Baffi or Flambouri, its 2 public shelters. Those who are lucky might witness a rare red deer. The species populates the mountain. Perhaps they may end up at Pigi της Kyras, the water spring located near the ancient shrine of Pan. Nymphs were said to reside there. Others may find themselves in the most bizarre part of the mountain, a spirit park with eerie wooden sculptures that overlooks a so-called haunted sanatorium. The abandoned sanatorium was created for patients who suffered from tuberculosis, a dangerous infectious disease that plagued Athens at the start of the 20th century, before the industrial production of penicillin began. The ominous building is believed by many to be haunted by the souls of the hundreds of patients who lost their lives from the White Plague. And right across from the sanatorium, there is the Parko των Ψυχών, Spirits Park. It is dedicated to the lost souls of the departed, but also to the destruction of the nearby forests from wildfires. It is filled with various sculptures attributed to the contemporary Greek artist Spiridon Dasiotis. Although Parnitha is known for its eerie locations, the most mysterious mountain of Athens is no other than Penteli, in the northeastern part of Attica. Also known as Vrillissos, Penteli has been a great source of marble since antiquity. In fact, the Pentelic marble, recognized by its yellowish tint, was the main material used for constructing the ancient temples on the Acropolis Hill. Thanks to the marble extractions of the 5th century BC, the mountain's most enigmatic area was discovered. The cave of Penteli, also known as Davelis Cave, has been associated with the bucolic god Pan and the Greek anti-hero Christos Davelis, respectively. The pagan god was favored by the Athenians after he was believed to have helped them win against the Persians at the Battle of Marathon. His ominous screams had caused panic to the enemies of the Greeks. Tavellis, on the other hand, was a thief who terrorized the Athenians in the 19th century. He was believed to have used the cave as a hideout, often exploring its hidden passages to travel to the center of the city and meet his lovers. His story has been fully narrated on Helinika's channel. The cave and the entire surrounding area have raised the interest of occultists and conspiracy theorists, who often report strange phenomena occurring there. The southeastern guardian of Athens is no other than Mount Hymettus, also known as Trelovouni, Crazy Mountain. There is a phrase in Greece that madness goes to the mountains. Η τρέλα πάει στα βουνά. The colloquial name of Hymettus, however, seems to be a paraphrase of the French phrase très long, very long, which French travelers would exclaim when seeing the mountain from afar. Between the 15th and 19th centuries, Frenchmen would travel to the eastern part of Europe to report their observations and experiences in their travelogues. Hymettus seems to have surprised French travelers with its 16-kilometer length that stretches to the surrounding Gulf. Just like the other mountains of Athens, Hymettus is known for its numerous caves. Many visitors often explore the mountain's Koutoukis Cave, which was discovered in the early 20th century. Mount Hymettus is also the home of multiple Byzantine monasteries, such as the Kesariani Monastery, which stands on the site of a former shrine dedicated to Greek goddess of love and beauty, Aphrodite. In antiquity, Hymettus was also the place where god Hephaestus was believed to have fallen in love with the virgin goddess Athena, a story we've seen in the past. In medieval folk tales, Hymettus is frequently the breeding ground for fairies, nymphs, and even the Vrykolakas, the Greek version of the undead, which we have seen before on this channel. All characters of bygone tales that locals seem to have forgotten. Have you ever visited the mountains of Athens? Make sure to leave a comment down below. You can also subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who loves geography, history, and folklore. In the description, you will find my online Greek language course and my book, Stories to Learn Greek. See you again with another video.